Hi everyone, welcome back to Napoleon Total War. Here we are with the Prussians in early January 1810. Now we've completed the main campaign, as you well know, and we're just finishing off some objectives now. We've pretty much defeated France. France is just a hollow husk of its former self. All France's possession territory is now located on Corsica, this one little island in the Med. That's their entire empire has been reduced to just that. Now, we did actually make peace with France because, quite honestly, Corsica had no real value to us, and we've got a secondary threat now from the Russians. So you can see there, France is still considered hostile towards us, but I do believe we don't have a trade agreement with them because of their port is full and they can't have any more trade agreements, unfortunately. But yeah, it's one of those things. We're no longer at war with them, so we can switch our attention to Russia. Now, Russia were allied with us for a long time, but then they swept some forces over the north of Europe and then swept down. They took Amsterdam and they'd taken Brussels. Obviously, we've taken Amsterdam back from them. They also attacked one of our protectorates as well, so that wasn't something we were going to stand for, and that's what really got us hostile towards our former ally. So we've got a unit here in Brussels, with the Russians holding that town, and we've got what appears to be a Russian ship sailing through the channel. Now we've got a fleet in port here at Le Havre, which consists of a 32-gun frigate and 3 74-gun third rates. So we might intercept that. Of course, Villeneuve, the pride of the French fleet, has been sitting here blockading Chatham Dock for years, which has meant the UK has not really had much in the way of influence in this conflict zone. But there we go. So we've got that threat, Russia, around Brussels there. On our eastern flank is obviously where our neighbour is indeed straight onto Russian doorstep. Not much movement here either. We've got forces up here in Königsberg, mostly a couple of artillery units, mostly militia, with a unit of fusiliers and 3 units of musketeers. Obviously they can put up a bit of a fight, not much of a fight, but it stops them just marching in, doesn't it? Down here we've got half an army, resting from the cold, keeping out of there, and then we've got the rest of August von Gneisenau's army in Warsaw, ready to march out and protect our border. Here in Lemberg, we just got some militia forces, and we got a spy on the border, making sure he keeps an eye. Actually, what I might do, can you move over to the bridge, and that way we can just see any troop movements from this crossroads and from the town and either way. So this gives us a little bit more visibility. And then we've got some Austrian territory down here, which is all well and good. We're on good terms with our Austrian neighbours now. We weren't for a long time, but yes, we have indeed. Even though we still hold Vienna, their capital, their former capital city. Everything's forgiven now, apparently, and Austrians and us, we're friendly. Look at that. Despite us having their historic capital city, things have been smoothed over, so that's all nice. Having a look at the research and technology, we've got Utrecht, 42 turns, researching passports. In Krakow, we've got 4 more turns until we unlock screw propeller technology. In Heidelberg, we've got 34 more turns until uniform armament is complete. In Magdeburg, 28 more turns before rocket technology is available to us. In Graz, 24 more turns until percussion cap is available to us, reduces misfires, and 42 more turns from the University of Orleans for national propaganda. So yeah, we're hopefully trying to complete our research and just see if the Russians, or anyone else for that matter, wish to start a bit of a ruckus with us. We are ready, and we are able. In late January 1810, not much to report really. Construction of a musket manufactory in Alsace. Okay, that's okay. And there was a lot of movement of, well, I say a lot of movement. There was significant movement of troops. Now, I'm just trying to find out where that was. Oh, it was down here. Look, a large Danish army is marching down towards Marseille. Now, we have a ragtag bunch of a couple of cavalry units, 4 militia units, 2 grenadiers, and 2 Jaeger units holding that town. We've also got another militia unit in the port, should they wish to challenge that. Yeah, let's... What information can we get? There's guns, 12 pounders, line infantry, some militia. Stig Thompson. Now, he came to our aid earlier, so... Yeah, he cleared out some rebels from our territory, so maybe he's not going to be too much bother. I've just realised this is still burning. This merchant house, let's get that repaired. I don't know why we left that so long. We've got a Spanish gentleman wandering around the area as well, which is a little bit suspicious, but we'll keep an eye on him. Yeah, other than that, all is well. So we got to decide when we're going to make our move on Brussels, Flanders, because we've got Frederick von Ingelfinger, little finger here. He could potentially, I think his troops have been mostly on the sideline, haven't they? They've got some experience, but we've got the armies of Scharnhorst here and Blucher. Now, Blucher's army is looking a little bit battered after their previous engagements, and Paris is rammed full of militia to get that bonus for crowd control. Okay, we'll keep them exempt from tax for a little bit longer. Money's not really an issue at the moment, so we'll just keep that there so the Parisians can calm down a little bit more. What we can do though is start to replenish a bit of Blucher's army. He's got 3 cavalry units, so we can have another cavalry unit. He's got 4 guns, 3 6-pounders, 1 12-pounder. He's got his skirmishers. He's got elite infantry there, foot guards, grenadiers. He could use he could use a cavalry unit and probably he's got 2 skirmishers we could have on the flank. So maybe maybe we'll just go for a army recruitment. Hussars, light cavalry. Lancers, that's all he's got. Let's get some hussars, and we'll get some bog standard line infantry just to boost Blucher's army. Now, with Scharnhorst, I'm actually going to march you south. Yeah, if you march south, just in case Stig is deciding to turn sides, Scharnhorst can be on his tail. Now, Blucher, you can rest near the city. No, you wait there until your troops are available. Of course, we've got the Danish settlement here, Rheims. So that's obviously they're probably trying to expand somehow. We do have a spy in Brussels. The facilities are burning, as you can see. They've got roads. What have they got? They've got Cossack cavalry. They've got Mikhail Barclay de Tolly as the general. 6-pounder artillery, musketeers, and an infantry regiment. A militia regiment. Okay. Well, let's start the siege. There we go. 5 turns until starved out. Willing to surrender? No. They actually have more troops than us, so let's wait. Let's continue the siege. See if they come out to fight us, because this way we can. They obviously get a little bit of armed citizenry as well. So this way we can try and starve them out a little bit and reduce their numbers without attacking. But they'll probably try and push their way out next time. So we'll see how that goes. Meanwhile, that Russian... Sorry, well, didn't want to do that. The Russian ship has sailed by. So let's get our fleet out and see if they can intercept. It's probably it is a trade ship. Let's see if we can capture her. Right, here we are then. We've got our ship sailing on. There is the let's get some chain shot arms. There's the merchant ship there. We're going to go chain shot. We don't want to damage her. You can go bull, actually, and I want you to come this side. Not bull, sorry, grape shot. Try and knock out some of the crew. Merchant ship will probably only have a skeleton crew anyway. You don't have that many men manning a mercantile ship. So we're going to try and keep them on that side of us. And there goes... Oh, look at that. Took out a big chunk of sail. So yeah, the chain shot, as you can see, is 2 cannonballs with a bit of chain between them, which it spins and does all sorts of damage to sail, rigging and masts. Basically in an attempt to slow them down by knocking out their sails. There you go. Already a bit of damage to the sail, so she would have been slowed by that. Beautiful. Right. If you turn that way. Is that a... No, I thought a mast was about to go then. So she's lost 2 crew, and she's going head to head. Be careful we don't get some accidental shots into our 32 gun frigate. Third ship to open up. Probably a little bit close to do too much damage, actually. Yeah, they have been hit, obviously, but... Right, these guys... I want you to come steaming in and try and board her. The 32 gun frigate will be the fastest ship we got here, and she should be able to close in with the wind and take it. So they got 52 guys on this ship. The frigate has 99 crew, so that's not as overbearing as you may think, but it is a warship, so we should have marines and to be able to do some sniping as well. There you go, 51 now. Against 97. Go on, strike your colours. It's not worth it, boys. Send the Marines aboard. Big crash as the ships come together. Now we'll wait for our troops to jump across. Oh, they're putting planks across, okay. They're going to march over. No swinging like pirates here. Here comes the crew. Boarding party, away. They are jumping over as well, brilliant. Well, the sailors coming down the rigging to try and repel boarders, but I think it's too late. And there we have it. The action was successful, and we've captured this merchant ship. Now let's add that to our fleet. Forgot to do that last time, and we accidentally sunk her. Good. So that merchant fleet, well, we might as well send it on its way as well. Put some Prussian sailors on it, and on you may go. Let's send you on. Actually, what we got? What's Russia doing in terms of trade here? Not a lot, actually. Can we sit on it? Not quite. So we'll probably get these back into port. Oh, they're not that badly damaged at all, actually. I've just noticed there's more Russian ships. A couple of them coming along. So if we can patrol the channel here, stop any Russian merchant ships or warships coming through, keeps our interests of the trade lanes down in the Mediterranean and beyond safer. And not unexpectedly, Mikhail Barclay de Tolly decides to push and break out of the siege at Brussels. So it's up to Frederick Littlefinger to meet that challenge. We've got more artillery, which is a good thing. He's got more cavalry, and he's got more troops in general, but hopefully we can use our artillery wisely to try and negate his advantage of numbers. Okay, deployment has not been kind, as always. Oh god, I was gonna hitch the guns there. I was gonna actually march them up to the top of the hill, but we're not gonna have time. Damn it. Okay, we'll have to just do it here. We're downhill. This is a terrible place for the guns. Maybe we should bring them back. Is there a higher elevation somewhere back here? Oh, it's not good. Oh, that's a right pain. Horrible deployment, as you can see. Even these guys who are on the high ground is not really getting much luck. Right, target the cavalry, please. You go. Well, actually, you hold back for the moment. You form square. Run, boys. Right, that cavalry has taken a bit of a punishment. We've got some forces here to go and face them. Right, let's get you there. Deployed there for the moment. Right. I think the guns have managed to knock out some of that cavalry charge, which is good. Let's move our cavalry out wide there. I want to go for that cannon, which is hidden there. They've got a unit of cavalry guarding their cannon as always. Let's get our light infantry into the woods. And he's still firing at the cavalry there, which is reforming. Right. Reform line. Light infantry. I was trying to get you into the woods, but you might have to just come here and hold that line. I don't know who you're firing at. You're firing at the old unit, which is long gone. Concentrate on that one, please. Meantime, here come the other line forces. Oh, we're not even on the crest of the rise, are we? Let's march them up there. Yeah, as I say, horrible deployment. Actually, I might move these a touch forward. Get on that crest, that rise. March forward at pace. You go and support them. Keeping that the cavalry unit there underway. Right, you. What are you? You are the 6-pounder. You are 6-pounder as well. You concentrate on these guys. Right, there we go. The line forces have engaged. Are they? They're not really in reach. Right. Push forward. These guys are getting a bit of a battering. They're holding their own. The light infantry doing the job as well. Right, you switch to... and you switch to carcass shot as well. Are you within range? Right, where's their artillery? Oh, sorry, their cavalry. Hiding back there somewhere. They're coming into the line of this unit of line. Line troops on. Oh, they're slightly behind. Okay. Right, you guys need to go up onto the crest. I didn't realise you were slightly behind the line. Right, they've got a nice attack kill zone going there. They're engaged. You march forward as well. Armed citizens in that mass. Right, let's get the cavalry through the woods, coming there. Start ready to charge down any running troops. It looks like we have broken their... Oh. Did I see horses charging through? I did. Oh, hello. We've got troops marching through here. Bring the general over here.
Our men are running, sir.
Yes, the light infantry have been tackled. Right. Draw back. You two drop back as well. Right, I need you to come and reform there. Now you fall back. Well done, boys. That was reasonably orderly. I'm pleased with that. Right, you need to come over here. Oh, I don't actually. That's where they went. Right. Oh god, they can't form square. There's not enough of them. Cavalry's dead, thankfully. They took them on and survived, which is a huge bonus to them. Right. Oh my goodness me, this has all gone a bit messy, isn't it? Right, they're engaged hand to hand. These guys... Oh my god. You're kind of out on your limb. Where did my cavalry unit go? There it is.
Our men are running, sir.
Right, you charge them. You... What do we got here? Armed citizens, not in combat. Right. Charge them. It's not ideal into the woods. There's the guns there. Okay. Meantime, cavalry is engaged here. Oh, it's the general's unit.
Our men are running, sir.
This flank has crumbled completely. Right. Oh my god. From what looked to be a promising position, our troops are now fading quick. Right, you two, fire in advance on them. There's no one left. Right, now they form square because of my cavalry. They can look to hopefully... Right.
Leichte Infanterie zu Befehl, Sir.
You come back. Yeah, we've lost this. We have lost this. And my cavalry's just waiting there, getting shot at. Oh my goodness me. They are so dumb. I forgot how dumb the cavalry were in this. And these guys are just sitting here as well. Yeah, you're not facing the right way. Getting shot at. Brilliant. Alright, General, you're gonna have to put your weight in here. Right, they're broken.
Our men are running, sir.
There goes my cavalry. And where the hell are you? Right, where's that gun? Is that it? Yeah, oh, it's the General's bodyguard as well. The General's bodyguard are proving to be very tough individuals indeed. It's those two units have run. They've had enough, finally. Right.
Leichte Infanterie zu Befehl, Sir.
Right. Come here, you. Engage there. We'll engage that one. Hold. Hold. Right.
Generalstab, sir.
Going to hit those so they don't come back. Right. Hold. Right. Hold, I said! Don't fire at your own men. God's sake.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh, because they got shot by their own stupid artillerymen. Honestly. It's so dumb. Christ alive. Right. Who have we got left? Hardly anyone. Right, come on, let's reform over here. Right, let's get those. Those lancers are in here fighting. Who are they fighting? The general?
Our men are running, sir.
No, they're running. No, they're not. They're still fighting. But they're losing. Now they're running. Right, here they are. The ragtag bunch. Right, carcass shot. Try and get the general. Basically, we're just trying to use... Are they running? Yeah, concerned of casualties. We just got a defensive fire now. Target them. Oh my god, what are you doing, guys? Please, why are you hitching up? I went, oh my god. Oh well, the AI is bugged out and the guns aren't deploying. Brilliant. What are you doing? Right. Oh, finally.
Used all its ammunition, sir.
Brilliant. And our light infantry is out of ammo. Would you just please take a shot at the general? This is the only way we're going to survive this conflict. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Right, we've had to engage the general as our artillery is bugged out. General on general. Are you? What are you doing? They're just hitching, unhitching, hitching, unhitching. They're just bugged out. It's just. Ah, we've got their general. Mikhail is dead. Right. Brilliant. Okay. So who's left? Oh, do you know what? I think we might actually win this. Oh, are you ready to fire now? No, do you know what? Stop. Just go away. What a useless unit that one is. It's completely bugged out. Right. General and you, we have got to go hunt the enemy artillery, which is in the wood. Here it is. The general should be able to do that, but I'll send the troops in with him just to give him a little bit of backup as well. Ah, here's our general. Oh my goodness, this has been a really, well, a real close battle actually. It swung, at the beginning I thought we were doing well, we got a horrible deployment, to be fair. I think there's one of the guns. And then I thought we were in the ascendancy, then all of a sudden our lines folded. Too much pressure from the enemy, and I thought we'd lost it, but just at the end we were able to hold it together. And victory is ours. Let's end the battle with our beleaguered troops. Heroic battle, apparently. Shambolic, I think, is the better adjective there. So here we are. The 1,896 Russian troops under Mikhail Barclay de Tolly's leadership. 1,759 were lost. 137 survive. Under Frederick Littlefinger, 1,677 troops went to the battle. We lost 1,268, 409 remain. And in early February 1810, enemy raid, Gumbinnen. Where is that? It's there, it's near Königsberg. Oh, a Russian force has snuck in and done a raid on our steam-powered factory. Well, Just a single unit, but we will deal with them as it is. Okay. Building construction reports. A factory in Normandy has been completed. Lovely. And ancillary gained. Ernest Schiller, a gentleman. Dusty librarian. Books, sir, are the repository of wisdom. Lovely. Right. So we've got a interloper here. Do we know what kind of unit it is? We do not. So let's send some guns and some troops to go and shoo them away. It's an artillery unit. Okay. I'm not even going to bother. We lost 42. Oh, God. Of course we did. Get back in there. It's obviously frosty out, and I don't want them to be injured too much. But there we go. That has been reprised. Let's get that town under repair. Now, meantime, where are we? Zoom out a bit. In Denmark, here we go. A large fleet has landed, and they've just picked up a large army. So I don't know where that is landing. That could be an interesting battle indeed. We've got a... Obviously, they're defending their territories here. Yeah. Anyway, so we've got Frederick's army here. It's a little bit beleaguered. Can Blucher get up here? He can. So, let's have a look. How is this siege going? Willing to surrender? Yes. Okay, we've turned the tables in our favour. Well, let's demand the surrender then. There we go. Fantastic. Brussels, Flanders falls to us. Do we grant Brussels liberation? Or do we bring them under the Prussian yoke? Actually, if we do that, of course, we're going to have to garrison the town, which is probably not too much bother at this stage. So let's peacefully occupy, rather than giving it to the Belgians. We'll keep the settlement ourselves. So early settlement surrender. Sorry, enemy settlement surrenders. Brussels. Unwilling to throw their lives away in a futile battle against your forces, the army garrison of the city has agreed to your demands to surrender and has been granted free passage out of the region. And they're going straight into Danish region. Okay, fair. That's up to them. Region captured. Flanders and Wallonia? Wallonia? Never heard of it. Right, look at the state of this place. Let's spend our money trying to get this some sort of semblance of order. Troops are recuperating, and that's all looking good. Right. Of course, we got more food, farm production, and we've got more harbours as well, which is also very nice indeed. Right. So now that that has fallen to us, we don't need our army on standby here with Frederick Wilhelm. However, that Danish army, although there's no reason to believe Denmark is going to attack us, they're very friendly. We have are we Protestant? Yes, we are. So we've got the same royal family type. We've got the same religion type. We're trading with them, we're allies with them. There's nothing to suggest that we will have any trouble with them, but you never know. You never know. So look at that. The map is looking very positive indeed. Yeah, okay. Good stuff. Right, so while we think about that, we've got some trade ships down here. We've got some more trade ships here. Oh, what's that? That is sugar. Is anyone there? No, we'll take that then. There we go. That's another... Wow. 1,258 cash coming in through sugar. So I think you might go and join them. That's the one we captured. We've got our fleet here. So Russia must be in trouble now. 480. Let's patrol the trade lanes and start pirating any Russian ships, which should be good. So yeah, it's down to 381 now. And so that's good. Right, that is being repaired. What about over here? This university. That can be repaired. Oh, it's a college, actually. It's not quite university. There are French agents in there. Oh, hello. I wonder what happened to the French gentlemen. There they are. Good. Right, so we've got the army of Frederick Wilhelm here, which is hopefully free to probably follow this ship down, just in case it's past our waters. We've got Scharnhorst moving south anyway. I might bring him down to Marseille, just to give Stig something to think about. There we go. Lovely. I think we got some, well, a garrison in Marseille anyway. So that's that. He could, of course, if he wanted to, they could strike Bordeaux or Toulouse, because we don't have much in the way of garrison here at all. So if they did want to attack us, that, or maybe they're going for Brittany because it's an independent. Although are Brittany under our, they are under our protectorate, so we would have to engage should they cause any kerfuffle there. Right. Meanwhile, we got an agent here, not doing anything. So let's send him. Let's send him to Brittany, actually. Not to cause any mischief. We just want to keep an eye on what's going on. Oh. Your agent was detected whilst covertly on your while acting covertly on your instructions. He has been captured, tortured, and executed. Oh dear. Well, that wasn't. Sorry about that, man. Sorry. I just sent him to his death. Oh, needless waste, really. But oh. Okay. How is Paris doing? Paris is doing okay. No, we won't do that just yet. We'll hold off there. And hopefully things will settle down a bit. Do we have anything going on down here in the Med? We've got some ships moving about here. Yeah, we've got a trade ship. Let's bring that onto the spices there. She should get there next time. Meanwhile, how are we doing down here in our... we've got steam dry dock. Now, this would allow recruitment of 38-gun steam paddle frigate. Oh, look at that. Interesting. Enables recruitment and replenishment of 80-gun steamship. Let's get that. Let's get that built. It's all our cash, really, but there we go. While that's doing that, we've got a 74-gun third rate being built at the moment anyway, so that's all looking good. What have we got here? Supply warehouse improves. Maybe. I'll hold the money. We spent quite a bit, 10 grand there, so we'll hold off for the moment. In late February 1810, a couple of units of hussars and musketeers have been recruited in France. That's obviously for a replenishment for Blucher's army. And the Russians are on the move. Where have I seen them? There they are. I can see them for a moment. So, Apollon Zemecheznikov has marched up to Silesia. He seems to have a reasonably tough army as well. So, this is Frederick Wilhelm von Bülow. This is his moment to shine. Can he cut through the woods there? I'm not sure if he can, you know. He may have to... Right, hang on. If we get one of these troops, where can we... They can't cut through the woods there. Darn. What we have defending? Just that. Let's march these guys onto that town, so we can put up more of a sterling defense. What else? Anyone else we can send up there? We've got some more troops here. They can't quite make it this time. Okay, but what we will do is send this army. I guess he'll just have to follow him round this way. And we'll try and hopefully hold and then sweep in behind here. I am not going to... Oh, we've got the troops here as well, haven't we? Do I leave our doorstep? We've got another army over here. It's only a couple of units, though. Let's leave those guys behind. And march down here. They're freezing to death here, but it's nice and warm around the river. So what more can we use? So we've got artillery, cavalry. You could use some more troops and any specialized units. Yeah, here we go. You send them that way.
Vorwärts für Krone und Vaterland!
Nice. You guys, you go into Warsaw.
Truppen, vorwärts!
Nice. So that army is kind of hopefully blocked off. You can't move that way over that bridge. You can only go towards Bratislava, and then we've got troops in there. Not many, I grant you, and we've got troops backing them up, and we've got all troops all around them. So hopefully that'll be enough. Do we have anything in Olmütz? No, it's just militia. That's not going to help at all. Okay. Good news is that Danish army, the fleet and the army, has moved around over here. So they may be potentially going... Are they going for Russia? Let's have a look. Who are they at war with? France at the moment. They're not trading with Russia or anything like that. Allies with Sweden and ourselves. So that just leaves Russia in this direction, doesn't it? Finland is under Swedish control at this stage. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look at Flanders. They're all recouping. They are being repaired. How is the... Everything's looking... We didn't even have to exempt them from tax. They all seem relatively calm under our leadership. The college is being rebuilt as well. Beluka's army... There, did those troops... I don't think they did. They could go in there. There we go. Nice Beluka. His army is looking... Well, we'll just get those up to full strength. And, yeah, and he's available for action. They're doing some piracy. You can then move into there. So that was 1295. It's now 1782. Lovely. A few more cash into the coffers, up to 17,000 cash now, which is lovely. Was there any other ones we were going to try and capture? Or all these... Yeah, that's... Denmark's got that one. Portugal's got that one. That's tea. What is actually trading well at the moment? 29, 47 for ivory, 33 sugar. That's why we're getting some good money off that. Okay. So same things, ivory and sugar. Coffee, spices. Okay, we'll put that one in spices then. There we go. Got quite a fleet doing spices now. That's bringing in 3 grand. Nice. Right. So we've got our fleet down here of 5 third rates doing well, protecting the Mediterranean from any infringement from enemy fleets. And we've obviously got the smaller fleet up here doing some patrolling in the channel and some piracy in the channel. That, I believe, has sent the Russian ships north. Now, one thing I do have to worry about is potentially we have ships up here. And they are just trade ships, aren't they? There's no warship up there, no. So if they do cause a bit of a kerfuffle, we may need to send some warships up there as well, just to keep that sort of trade route section in the northwest over to the Atlantic in good order. But for now, I think we've kind of fought off all the dangers that we have. We've got obviously a Russian intrusion over here. We've got our spy down there, keeping an eye on those crossroads. But yeah, hopefully this army won't get too far with the numbers. They may take Bratislava, but hopefully we'll be in a position to take it straight back if they do. But we'll do that next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying Napoleon Total War. It's not every week now, but yeah, I am enjoying this, and maybe once we finish the Russian conflict, we'll then decide. We'll then bring this series to a closure and maybe look at doing something else. But we'll have that conversation closer to the time. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.